I went to Europe,
Oh,
travel.
wow. Where in Europe?
Yes, Italy, France, and Sweden. I bought,
Sweden
yes,
and France.
I bought tour.
I bought a tour.
Yes, I bought
Okay.
tour.
Can you say this again? France.
France.
All right, very good. So the country is France. The people are
And
French. It's like
French.
Thailand
Mm,
and Thai, or
mm.
America and American. Okay, very good. How many days were you in Europe?
Around,
Around?
around
Er,
6, around 6 days.
Oh, all right. Around 6 days. Okay, can you say this again? With an sound.
Er, er,
Around.
around,
All right, one more time. Around.
around,
Can you say first?
er,
Around.
around,
Okay, close. Around.
around.
Very good. Around 6 days. Okay, who were you with?
My mom.
Oh, all right. So it's just you and your mom.
Yes, but this trip I think uh is very hurry up. It's
Very
tour.
fast.
Yes, it's very fast. Tour uh gave me that I had time is very short.
Oh, all right. Okay, can you say this again? Short.
Short.
All right. Because of the tour, you can say it's very jam-packed. Like so many things are in the tour. So you're
Yes,
always hurrying up. Everything moves so fastly. Everything is just go, go, go. That
yes.
your time
Sometimes
to time to enjoy is really short.
less. Yes, very short.
Okay, what is your favorite country so far in Europe? Is it Italy, France, or Sweden?
I think is a small city in France.
Mm.
I love it because uh, they give me a slowly feel and near of sweet the the city near of sweet is very beautiful and uh, I I went to Paris in around 3 or 4 years ago, but that trip I think I afraid to another person uh, bring my money or have some dangerous feel. But in small city in France, I think it's more safe. Yes,
All right, okay. So your favorite place in Europe is a small city in France. All right, so it's
yes,
not the big city of Paris. All right, can you
yes.
say this again? Paris.
Paris,
All right, so here and then, all right, so here, can you say this again? Around.
around.
All right, around. So when you went there before, it was quite dangerous. Okay,
Yes.
can you say this again? Trip.
Trip,
Very good. Dangerous.
dangerous.
All right, so you feel like it's not a very safe country because you feel like there are robbers. Can you say this?
Yes,
Robbers.
robbers.
Okay, so these are people who steal your money. So robbers, the criminals in the streets. Okay. And then, but it's different in the small city in France because you feel like it's very calm, right?
Yes,
Very calm, very beautiful, very
chill,
quiet,
chilling.
chill, very chill. All right, and it's very beautiful. Okay, how did you discover that small place in France?
What?
How did you discover that
Discovered.
place? Yeah, how did you learn about that place?
This trip I go a lot of small city in France. Uh, I I most love a city is uh, near of nearby sweet.
Mm,
There are mountain and Kerry River and beautiful old town, and I no need to be always careful. I can I can slowly to walk, and I don't know how to say in English, and I can
like walk with
feel.
caution. No need to walk
Yes.
with caution. Like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so no need to do that. Like, all right. Like when you're with caution, you're with more care, being more careful.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So for old towns, you don't need to do these things because they're very safe. Because most of the robbers wanted to be in Paris because more tourists are in Paris. Okay, so how was it? How was it communicating with other people in Paris? Do a lot of people speak English or all right,
France.
in France,
A lot of people communicate in France, but
French?
French,
Uh-huh.
French, but some travel place,
Mhm.
uh, people,
Tourist places.
tourist places,
Uh-huh.
they can speak English.
Hmm. All right. Yeah, I think that's also what I heard about French people. Most of them don't want to speak English because they feel like you should speak French. French is the best language in the world. So other travelers, they find it hard to communicate with them. But at least with tourist places, they still can speak English, of course, because they know that there are a lot of foreigners in there. All right. Okay. So here, whenever you're trying to say like places with lots of tourists, it's either you could call them tourist spots or tourist tourist destinations. All right. So here are basically tourist places. These are some words or like terms you could use to describe those. Okay. So, how about in the small cities of France? How did you communicate with other people?
Normally, I use English to communicate with other people, but we stay in small city in France, small city around
Very good.
one and a half or 2 hours.
Mm.
Is this time is very short. I no need to a lot of communicate. Uh,
You don't need to. I don't, sorry. I don't need to communicate with them a lot.
mm,
All right.
okay.
Can you read again? I don't need.
I I don't need to communicate with them a lot.
All right. And then here, every time you say communicate, it's like there's a Y. So it's mu. Communicate.
Mm, communicate.
Very good. All right. Because the trip is short, You're only there for a few days. You don't need to talk to them a lot. All right, very good. Okay, so how long was the flight from Thailand to Europe?
Very long.
Very long.
After the flight, I need go to massage. We transfer in Saudi Arabia
Arabia.
from yes from Thailand go to Saudi
Saudi.
around Saudi yes Saudi around
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia
Uh-huh.
uh,
Or
around 8 9 hours and
mm,
then we have flight to
we have a flight.
Italy
Mm,
to Rome around 5 hours.
actually.
So
Ah,
uh,
it's like
whole, whole all the flights around 11, 11
overall.
no, 13 hours. Oh, it's
All right.
one day for take an airplane for flight.
Oh, all right. Okay. So, how long was your stopover? Because you had a stopover at Saudi Arabia. Did
Yes,
you wait for?
4 hours.
Oh my God, that's so long. So, it's like 8 hours of flight from Thailand to Saudi, and
Yes,
then stopover is four
4 hours.
hours.
Yes,
So 8, 11. So it's like 16 hours overall.
yes.
Oh my God. All right. So it's a really, really long flight. Okay. So how all right, okay. So how was the trip? Was it okay? Was it a safe flight? Or were there what you call is turbulences? Do you know? So it's when the plane goes
Uh,
something like
it's
that.
very stable.
Mm. All right. Very safe, very stable. All right. Because sometimes when it's raining hard and there are still flights, the planes can't make it in a way. So they're like,
Mm,
so then you would feel very dizzy and everything. But at least during your flight, it's very safe, very stable. Okay. So the one we call it, okay. So we call that turbulence. Or
turbulence,
very good. Or air turbulence.
air turbulence.
Very good. So here, this is your flight. All right. How long is okay, how did you go from Italy to France and to Sweden? Is it by train or by
By
plane?
bus.
Ah, by bus. All right. Okay. So which one did you go first? Okay, so Italy and then France or
Italy
Sweden?
and France and then Swiss.
Ah, all right. Is it like this one? Sweden?
No, no, Switzerland.
Ah, Switzerland. Okay. Oh, wow. I think that's very expensive, right?
Yes,
To
but
travel.
in Switzerland we stay here a half day.
All right.
It's very short.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So at least you got to experience three countries in
Three,
Europe.
yes, three
Uh,
countries.
okay. So how long is the bus trip from
From
Italy to
Italy and then
France?
France and then Switzerland.
All right. So for from Italy to France, how long was the trip in the bus?
Ah, uh, it's hard to say because we from Rome and then we go to another city. We take a bus around 3 hours or 2 hours, and then we stop one place to visit and we go after. Yes,
Ah, so it's
every every 2 or 3 hours we stop to visit one place or one city that here.
All right. So is it like a part of the bus package that you could stop in different places and then
Yes,
go?
different places and visit, and that places always is a old town or
Place.
some tourist point. Yes,
Tourists. Can I say it again? Tourist spots.
a tourist spot.
Okay. Can you say this again? Always.
Always.
All right. So, okay. So from Italy to France, all right, it's around 2 to 3 hours, and then you would stop for tourist spots, picture taking, and
Yes,
everything. All right. So how many hours did you to France? Arrive in France, sorry.
I
Like,
can't remember it.
all right. Can you say this again? Remember.
Remember.
Oh, all right. Okay. And then from France to Switzerland, is it also the same? Like,
Yes, it's
oh,
also the same.
oh, okay. So it's like that for all European countries, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, so here you had, okay, a trip to Europe. Okay, let's talk about visa. So,
Mm.
how was it getting the visa? Is it hard or is it easy for you
It's
since you have
it's
easy?
easy because we go there is for tourists, and I bought a tour. That tour center helped me to do it.
All right. Okay. So, is a Thai passport strong or weak?
I think not depend on strong passport,
Mm.
but because that tour center helped me to do it, and I think these countries always easily to give visa, but they give one time for travel, that not multiple time in 1 year. If you need to get multiple time in 1 year, that very hard. But if
Ah,
you need once
well,
time to once time entry,
single
single
entry.
entry, yes, single entry for travel, this easy.
Wow, you're very lucky because here it's so hard to even get a Shenzhen visa. All
Wow.
right. Okay, so here if you're talking about like going there multiple times in like the passport term, we call it multiple entries.
Multiple entries.
All right. Can you say it? So this is multiple.
Multiple.
Very good. And then for like one-time entry to Europe, it's single entry.
Single entry
All right. So for you and your mom, you had
is single entry.
all right. So how many days were you allowed to stay in Europe? Is it for 60 days, 30 days?
30 days.
Right. So for 30 days. All right. Very good. So, okay, why did you travel to Europe?
Uh, this plan, in beginning, I want to travel in Switzerland, but if you all travel, if you all travel, if you travel all in Switzerland, is very expensive,
Yeah.
and because I go with my mom, so I looking for a tourist, because I think tourists can help me to plan,
Mm,
and uh,
like a travel agency.
yes, travel agency help me to plan a trip,
Mm-hmm.
and they can manage uh, whole all of the trip. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy to me go with my mom, and my mom cannot mm, walk a lot
Yeah.
or take a public transportation, because
Mm-hmm.
if take a public transportation we need to walk a lot.
Yeah. How old is your mom?
59.
All right. Okay. So here, so in the beginning, all right, or you can simply say the more common phrase is at first. So at
Oh,
first, I wanted to do this, do that. All right. So here, I wanted to travel to Switzerland.
Switzerland. Yes.
All right.
As first, I want travel to Switzerland,
All right. I
but
want to travel to.
uh, I want to travel to Switzerland.
All right. But then it's expensive.
Expensive.
Very
Yes.
good. Uh, uh,
So
so
I
you,
find a travel agency,
all right.
and in that day I go to the travel exhibition.
All right. Okay.
Yes, travel
Uh,
exhibition, and go 3 country, around 70,000 baht. I think
mm,
is uh, worth to me.
yeah. All right. Wow. 70,000 baht for three countries.
Yes,
Wow. All right. Let me convert that. But I think it's very, wow. Okay. That's actually nice. Although it's not cheap, but I think it's worth it if there are
yes,
three countries and it's Europe. Is it
mm,
for you and your mom or is it just for one person?
for one person.
All right. Okay. So that's actually a nice deal. All right. Can you say this again? Countries.
Countries.
Very good. All right. And then travel exhibition. Sometimes we also call them travel expo.
Travel expo.
All right. So it's like yeah, what we call it these days. And oh, also here, when you say easy to me, you can say easier for me.
Mhm. Easier for me.
All right, it's easier for you to hire a travel agency because your mom she can't walk like very far. All
Yes.
right, so it's easier for her to have a bus and everything else. Okay, very good. So, all right, how many? Okay, when did you book these tickets? Was it last year or was it this year?
Uh, in this year,
Oh, just this year.
in February or March. Yes.
Wow, February
Uh,
or March.
yes. At first, in the first,
At
I
first, yeah,
I
at first,
at first I planned this trip in next year,
for
but
next year.
I planned this trip for next year.
Next.
But in Travel Expo, they have some discount, so we move in this year.
Oh, all right. Okay. So, when was it? What were the dates? When was your trip? Was it April 13th?
Uh, in April 11,
On April
uh,
11 until
until April 17.
April 11 to April 17. Oh, you're quite lucky too because this is the day of Songkran. So you're on
Yes,
holiday.
yes.
All right. Okay. So speaking of Songkran, is it your first time missing Songkran in Thailand?
No.
I know. You always travel every time it's Songkran.
Uh, when I was young, I I celebrate Songkran, but I think it's very noisy and
Yeah.
a lot of people. Uh, and I think, but now I can manage my
Mm.
life by myself. I think this, if if I have some uh, choice, I would like to choose to travel.
Then celebrate Songkran.
Yes.
All right. Okay, very good. So here we talked about your travel, European travel. So always remember, so for full dates with months and days, we use on.
Uh,
So on
on
April 11 to April 17. But if it's just, for example, the month, you'll say in April. Okay.
uh,
Or if it's like just the year, maybe in 2024. So in 2024. But if it's the full date, so for example, on April 11, 2024. So this is on.
on.
And also
Okay.
for the days of the week, we'll say on Saturday, oh sorry, on Saturday, on Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday, and everything else. All right. And then here, always remember the X sound. So here, can you say this again? Next.
Next.
Very good. All right. And also the S's. So three countries, spots, tourist spots, always, and France. All right. France for the country. All right.
France.
France. It's like France is to Thailand and French is to Thai. So something like that. All right. So
France.
Thailand,
France.
the country, Thai
Yes.
people, Thai food, Thai music, and everything else. Okay. And then here the word is turbulence. Okay. And then the term where you stop at a country is a stopover, or sorry, or a layover, sorry. A layover.
Layover.
All right. In the airport. Okay. And then here, every time you say communicate, it's with a Y. Can you say this again?
Communicate.
Very good. And the other word for tourist places, tourist spots, or tourist destinations. Okay. So here, this is your European trip. And here, can you say this one more time? Around.
Around.
Very good. All right. So for today, we will read some things to also practice your reading skills because I remembered last time you wanted to practice,
Yes.
right? So here, so it's not really a story, but it's more like facts about having fun. So before we read, let's try to listen first so we could know how these things are pronounced. All right?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Page 10. Read.
All right, can you hear it?
Yes, I
Okay,
can hear it.
very good.
Having fun. It's important to have fun if you want a happy and healthy life. Here are some ways people enjoy life all over the world. Festivals. Some people think the Chinese New Year is the most important festival in China. Families clean their homes and then enjoy delicious food. Children often get money in red paper envelopes. In Korea and Japan, Children's Day is on May 5th. Children and their parents spend the day together and go to zoos and parks. Some families fly kites. In India, families enjoy Diwali, the festival of lights. Families light candles and decorate their homes with flowers. People give gifts, and there is dancing and music. Sports.
Okay, so here, before we go to sports, let's try to read these first parts first. All right, can you read having fun?
Having fun. It's important to have fun if you want a happy and healthy life. Here are some ways people enjoy life all over the world.
All right. Can you say this one more time? Important.
Important.
Very good. And then here for the TH sound. So I know in Thailand, so even the country itself, you pronounce it as Thailand. So T is different from H, but in English, it's pronounced as th.
The.
All right, very good. So here, that's why if you could notice, foreigners when they pronounce Thailand, they say it as like Thailand.
Thailand.
All right. So when
Thai.
you say healthy, so it should be
Healthy.
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 Very good. All right, you got it quickly. How about this one? Can you read?
Thanks.
Very good.
Think.
Okay. Think.
Think.
Okay.
Thermometer.
Me.
Thermometer.
All right. Thermometer.
Thermometer.
Very good. So if you are sick, you use a thermometer to check your temperature. Okay. So here it's healthy and important. Okay. Now let's read the other parts of this book. Okay. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. All right. All right. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. And then here, let's read about festivals. Okay. So here, festivals. Some people
Some people think the Chinese New Year is the most important festival in China. Families here their
clean,
home, clean their homes and they enjoy delicious food.
delicious.
Delicious.
Uh-huh.
Children often get money in red paper, even
Envelopes.
envelopes.
All right. This is red.
Red,
Red.
red,
All right. One more time.
r,
R.
r,
All right. Red.
red,
All right. One more time with an
r,
Red.
red,
Very good. All right.
red.
In Korea,
In Korea and
Korea,
Korea,
R,
r,
Korea,
r. In Korea, r,
Korea,
in Korea, ria, ria,
Ria.
ria. In
Yeah.
Korea and Japan,
Japan,
children, Japan,
Japan.
Japan,
Okay.
Japan. Children's Day is on May 5th. Children and their parents spend the day together and go the zoos
Go
and
to
parks. Go to zoos and parks. Some families fly kites
kites.
of kites.
Uh,
Fly kites, what it mean?
kites are okay. Do we have a photo of kites? The one that you play in the air are, oh, you don't play with kites? Okay, here. These are kites. They're very
Ah,
colorful. All right. So it's very nice if it's windy because you could play with your kites. All right. Do you play with kites when you were young?
one
Or
times.
oh, just
One time.
once?
Only one time.
Why? Why
I,
just once?
I think in Bangkok is it's not convenient to pay it. You need to find a clear of land
Mm.
and in the in the higher in the higher because in Bangkok uh we have a lot of electric
The
e-
cables,
yes cables.
like electric towers. I think they call it this one tower. Like here.
Yes, similar in here.
Ah.
Electric cables, cable, land, something. So it's hard to pay it.
Yeah. All right. Maybe in the provinces it's easier, but in Bangkok, since it's a city, it's hard because the kite would just, get tangled in
Yes.
there. Oh, all right. Okay. So here, all right, in Korea, can you say this again? Korea.
Korea.
All right. One more time with an er.
Yeah. Er,
Korea.
Korea.
All right. So here, all
Korea.
right. So there's a difference between L and R. So L and R. So here,
Er,
all right.
Korea.
Very good. Korea.
Korea.
Very good. And then this is Japan.
Japan.
Very good. So here
Japan.
we talked about kites because some families fly kites during
I,
Children's Day in Korea and Japan because it's actually a very big celebration in these countries.
mm,
Okay, how about in Thailand? Do you celebrate Children's Day or no?
when I are children, I celebrate Children's Day. In Thailand, Children's Day is on a second on the second se- on the second se- Sunday. No, Saturday on the second of Jan. Saturday. I don't know.
Ah, okay, second
Jan.
second Saturday of the month.
Yes,
Ah,
second Saturday of the January.
of January. Ah, all right. Okay. So is it okay, what do you do on Children's Day?
Mm. In Thailand, should in Children's Day, uh, in the shopping mall or some place, always have
Places?
a lot. Some places
Uh-huh.
always have a lot of gift
Mm-hmm.
to uh, gifts to children and
Children.
have some play games we
Uh-huh.
can pay. Yes.
Oh, all right. Okay. So instead of May 5th, it's on the second Saturday of January. And usually in malls, they have different gifts for children. Okay. So this is Children's Day. And for New Year, I think your New Year is Songkran, right? So you don't celebrate Chinese New Year as well.
Because in Thailand had a lot of
Mm.
Chinese in the old generation we have Chinese
Immig.
people move to Thailand.
Ah,
So
yeah.
some families uh, always had to celebrate in Chinese New
New
Year.
Year.
But
Mm.
in Thailand, if in Chinatown,
Hmm.
we it's normally big celebrate, but
Big
in
celebration.
yes, big celebrate, but
Ration.
uh, in the families, we always just had
Always.
we always just had just had to uh,
Yeah.
had some food
Uh-huh.
to celebrate. Had some food
All right.
to commemorate with old generation with my grandfather with my grandmother. Yes,
All right. Okay. Do you also have some Chinese blood?
yes.
Ah, all right. Are you half or 1/4? Or you don't know anymore? So little.
I think 1/3. Three is
1/3.
Chinese. One is Thai.
Like so one so you're 3/4 Chinese, 1/4
Yeah. Because
one.
my grandfather, yes, my father and mother is Chinese, and
Mm-hmm.
my mother father and my mother father is Chinese, and my mother is Thai.
Oh, all right. Okay. I don't know the math. I don't want to do math. But yeah, I get it. So, all right. So both your mom and your dad have Chinese blood. So you
Yes,
also celebrate Chinese New Year. All
yes.
right. Very good. Okay. So here, all right. So these are your things, all right, about Chinese New Year and Children's Day. Okay, now let's move on to Diwali in India. Okay, can you read in India?
Yes. In India, families enjoy the
Diwali,
fe- Diwali, the festival of lights.
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 Uh-huh.
Families light candles
And decorate.
and decor
Decorate.
decorate their homes with flowers. People give give
Gifts.
give gifts, and there is dancing and music.
All right. Okay. So here, this is a different celebration. This is Diwali. So usually in India, the festival of light. So families light candles and decorate their homes with flowers. All right. So here, these are some of the festivals that they have. All right. Now let's try to listen to the next part, which is about sports.
Page 10.
Sorry.
Of lights. Families light candles and decorate their homes with flowers. People give gifts, and there is dancing and music. Sports. These men are playing an exciting game called soccer. Every 4 years, people watch their favorite players at the World Cup Soccer Championships. The team that wins the championship game is the best team in the world. Another popular game is volleyball. People play volleyball in 211 countries. You can play volleyball inside or on the beach. The first team to reach a score of 25 is the winner. Many people watch the Summer and Winter Olympic Games. Almost every country in the world sends its best athletes to race and play at these games. Some athletes swim and others run or jump to see which athletes are the best.
All right.
Family
Okay.
celebrations.
All right. Let's pause first and let's try to talk about sports. So as you could see, they used soccer instead of football because for Americans, they call football soccer because they have a different game for soccer. They have this thing called American football. All right. Do
Mm,
you know American football?
no.
All right.
Mm,
So here, so every time you see this, so it's a very physical game. Sometimes they go to each other and they have to throw the football. So this is their football to a very, very far place. I actually don't know how it works, but here, in case you see this game, this is the American football. All right. But for other countries like UK and Thailand, I think, and Vietnam, Most countries they just call it football, not soccer.
Mm.
All right. Okay. So here let's try and talk about soccer or basically football. Okay, let me zoom in so it's easier to read. Okay. So these men,
Okay. These men are playing an exciting game called soccer.
all right, playing,
Playing,
playing.
playing,
All right, playing. Okay.
playing. Every 4 years, people watch their favorite players at the World Cup Soccer Championships. The team that wins the championship game is the best team in the world.
Okay.
Another popular game is volleyball. People play volleyball in 20,
Two.
200,
Uh,
211 countries. You can play volleyball inside or on the beach. The first team to reach
to reach.
to reach
All right.
a score of 25 is the winner.
All right. Many.
Many people watch the Summer and Winter Olympic Games. Almost every country in the world sends its best
s- Athletes.
athletes,
So athletes.
ath- athletes,
Very good. To race.
athletes. What it mean?
Oh,
Athlete.
like sports players.
Uh,
All right. So like a basketball player, basketball athlete, volleyball player, volleyball athlete. All right.
ath- Athletes. The rank and pay that this game
To
some
race, to
re-
race and play
to raise and pay at this game.
games.
Some games,
All right.
some athletes,
Athletes.
uh, athletes,
Swim.
athletes swim and other run
Others.
or others run or
Run.
run or jump to see which athletes are the best.
Okay, so here we'll be talking about sports. All right, so here we talked about two sports, which
Mm,
are soccer and volleyball.
volleyball.
Okay, all right, so here can you say this one more time? Another.
Another,
All right, so this one is like the. Can you say
the,
the? There.
the,
All right,
the,
another.
another.
All right. Okay. So another popular game is volleyball.
Mm,
Okay. So
another.
now, so in Thailand, are soccer and volleyball also very famous?
In Thailand, volleyball is famous
Mm.
sport.
Is a
Game.
famous sport.
Yes, it's
Uh,
famous sport.
all right. For women or for men? Men's volleyball or women's volleyball?
Mm, women is
Uh,
more famous, but
oh.
in men is not men.
Not
It's,
women's volleyball is more famous.
no. I mean is
Are they
if
gay?
if volleyball in men's play the game
Uh-huh.
that men is always mm,
Always
always gay.
gay. Ah, yeah. Here too. It's also the same here. Most of them are also gay. All right.
Yes.
Or it's either they're gay or they were basketball players before who didn't get into basketball, so they changed to volleyball. All right. Okay. So yeah, I think it's also the same because yeah, actually even women Thai volleyball players are also famous here. Like
Ah,
Plumjit,
yes.
Muchara, these
Uh,
people, they're also very famous here. All right, okay. So volleyball. So for women's volleyball, it's more famous, but not really for men's
yes.
volleyball. Okay, how
Yes.
about for soccer or basically football? Is it also famous?
Basically, football is famous in Thailand,
Mm-hmm.
but we cannot get a winner.
All right. Okay. All right. So, did you qualify for the Olympics or no?
No,
Oh, all right.
no.
Okay. But it's very famous there, right? Like almost
Yes,
all kids play
yes,
soccer,
yes, yes.
football. Mhm.
Have some place you can uh, lend around 1 or 2 hours
Ah,
to play football with your friends
all right. Okay. Can you say it again? Around.
around.
Oh, they'll play around 2 hours to improve their football skills. Okay, and now let's try to talk about family celebrations. Okay, so here let's listen to this one
When a
first.
girl turns 15 years old in Mexico, her family and friends often celebrate with food and dancing. This also happens in many parts of Central and South America. A wedding is always a big celebration. In Egypt, dancers and musicians gather around the married couple and dance for up to 1 hour. Then people eat a special dinner. People celebrate family reunions all over the world. Aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents join the family to eat and have fun.
All right,
Community
so
events.
here let's try to read more about family celebrations. Okay, when a girl turns,
When a girl turns 15 years old in Mexico, her family and friends often celebrate with food and dancing. This also happens
in
in many parts of Central and South America.
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 All right,
A wedding is always a big
so
celebrate in Egypt.
celebration.
Celebration
All right, in
in Egypt.
Egypt,
Egypt. Dancers and
musicians
musicians gather,
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 gather, the, there,
gather, gather around the
around,
married around the around the married couple,
couple.
couple, couple, and dance for up to 1 hour. Then people eat a special dinner.
Okay.
People celebrate family re-
Reunions,
reunions all
re-
re- reunions all
okay.
over the world. Aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents come together to eat and have fun.
All right. So here these are some family celebrations. Okay, can you say this one more time? So the for example, when you say this, so it's also th, but it's not his. This is the
The
this.
this
All right. So it's also the same with, for example, another,
another
gather.
gather
Very good. Together.
together.
Very good. All right. So here these are some family celebrations. So, okay, are these things also the same with Thailand or are everything different from the customs and traditions of Thailand?
I think in Thailand We don't have celebration
Celebrations.
celebration in 15 years
Ah.
old. Yes,
All right. Okay.
and
So this they
if
also
yes,
yeah, they also call this quinceañera.
uh,
All right. So it's
yeah,
all
yes.
right. So it's usually in Latin American countries where the girl turns 15 years old. It's like a sign that she is finally a woman.
Mm,
So, yeah. All right. But how about for weddings and family reunions?
uh, wedding wedding, uh, some couple
Couples,
couple
mhm,
some have
couples.
couples
Yeah.
have a wedding. Uh, in wedding depend on couple
Couple.
couple couples money.
Ah, all right. Okay. How
Equal economy no economy economy.
like it depends on their in a way economic
Yes.
status.
Economic economic
Status. Sta-
standards
status.
status
All right. All right.
economic status
Status. All right. Some are a little bit so status.
a status
All right.
economic status
Economic
economic
status.
status.
Very good. Other people are richer, so their celebrations are bigger, but others
Yes,
don't have the budget, so their
yes.
celebrations
Simply
are simpler.
simple. Yes, simple.
Very
Yes.
good. All right. How many hours do you usually have your weddings? Like 2 hours,
A
3 hours?
half of day.
Half
Normally
day,
it's a half of day. Yes.
half day.
Uh, yes. Some couple they choose in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but uh, they have a lunch with clients. They have a lunch with come
Company.
come wedding person with come
Oh.
with with
Uh-huh.
friends with family. Yes,
All
but
right.
if they choose the afternoon, normally have a dinner together.
Ah, all right. Okay. So here we talked about, so for the first part, we talked about your Europe trip. And then we also learned about having fun and